All right. Bookkeeping. Bookkeeping. Woohoo. So let's see here. Dooby-doo. I don't know if that is. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Who's here with me? Somebody popped off. All right. So it is the first Wednesday in August, and per usual, I am here live to answer your questions and help you stay accountable to get that bookkeeping done. I used to do like these for an hour, and when I started my membership, I didn't want to leave anyone behind. So I still do this. I'm still here. I still do it at the same time. Plus, I'm here Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time to answer your questions. And the biggest thing that I have learned is people want to hide their head in the sand and not do their numbers. So this is my free option to you to make sure that you have a date. So you have a date with me right here every month. Every month on the first Wednesday of the month at 11:30 Eastern time to do your bookkeeping. So I've taken the excuses away. If you want more help, I give my members a solid 2 hours where they are to do their bookkeeping during that 2 hours. And they can ask me questions if needed. But that's what it's about, is just the bookkeeping. And then the members that are with me the rest of the month get a lot more. Like we talk about revenue streams, and we talk about business, and we talk about life and how to integrate life and business together. So I would love to have you. And if you are if you're interested in joining, then my website is being updated as we speak, and there will be some new options. So I look forward to having some new members in. There will be a bookkeeping only accountability option. So anyway, you can reach out after my website gets updated. Then the next thing is to really hone in on my YouTube channel and get everything, like the description and all the links and all the things in there. So there's that. But I will be here. I made a commitment to you all to be here for 30 minutes on the first Wednesday of the month. So if I have to talk to myself, then I have to talk to myself. But here I am doing what I said I was going to do. Good morning again, Vic. I hope you are having a great day. I know that you said you've got some stuff that you have to get done. Okay. Waiting for your doctor. You know what? I had a meeting with someone yesterday. And like I said, if people aren't going to come on here and ask me questions about bookkeeping, then I'm just going to kind of talk. But I had a meeting yesterday with someone that I want to introduce you to, Vic, because I'm not sure exactly what she's got going on, but you're both in a similar situation. I'll just leave it at that. So I will connect the two of you. I'm actually going to be doing some work for her in a new program that she's offering, but on this side of things, what you're dealing with day to day. Yeah. I mean, she's vocal about it too. So I don't feel too bad about saying a little bit, but I just think that people that have similar struggles, you have an option. You can either lock arms together and lift each other up, or you really need to separate yourselves so that neither one of you bring each other down. So keep that in mind. I prefer to have people that have similar situations as mine together. Okay. I prefer to have people, that have similar situations as mine, because you can commiserate together. You can empathize with each other. You know that the other person understands, but if you're doing the thing, if you're being proactive, then you can each lift each other up and keep each other going through tougher times. And I think that is hugely important, to have someone that's in your corner that understands what you're going through, even if it's not exactly the same. But, for example, and I'm just going to get real for a second. For example, I've lost children. a daughter at 2 and a son at 25. I still have 2 living children and I have grandchildren. But I have several friends that have also lost children, and it's, they reach out to me. They know when, um, some of them I know when, and, we can reach out and, love on each other when times are harder. So if you have businesses that are similar to each other, if you have struggles that are similar to each other, if you have medical issues, whatever it is, maybe you're a single mom, maybe you're a single dad, um, whatever it is, having people that you can rely on and love on, and that can love on you when you're going through something, is, I think it's hugely important. Hi, Mandy. I hope you are doing well today. And honestly, I can't either. And I say that because someone in my friends list posted, I think it was yesterday or the day before, and said, "What's more important, mental health or physical health?" And there was a lot of comments that said both. There was a lot of comments that said mental health, and none of them just said physical health. None of them. Nobody said just physical health. But what they said was that either they're both equally important, or that mental health was more important, because without solid mental health, you couldn't even attain solid physical health. And the more that I've thought about, like, that post hit somewhere deep in me, and I've kind of been chewing on the comments and the post for the last day or two, and I get it. Like, I have physical health issues that I don't really know exactly what the problem is. But if you look at it from that standpoint, that mental health is equally, if not more important than a lot of my physical issues, could simply be because of my mental, because I have not processed things that I should process. Like, I've not fully processed the grief from the first child I lost, let alone the second child I lost. The first one was in 1992. The last one was 7 years ago. So, it's not like it was just yesterday. But the trauma from those events and other events that I've been through are probably contributing to some of the issues that I have. Yes. Mandy says, I would agree. You need the mind first. And that stress causes so much damage. Absolutely. Absolutely. And here's my struggle. So my struggle is, if I start working on those things, then the rest of my life I feel like, I may be incorrect, but I feel like if I start working on those things, then floodgates are going to open and the rest of my life is going to fall apart. And I'm not willing to do that at this point. So either I find someone that can help me slowly manage that, and I have to trust that process, and I don't know how to do that either. So anyway, if anyone has any, I mean, I don't know where all this came from. Holy cow. If anyone has any bookkeeping questions, I am happy to answer them. Drop the questions in the chat. If you have any other questions, drop them in the chat. About, this is supposed to be about bookkeeping, so I want to keep it to be about bookkeeping. But if you need links to something, let me know, and I'll do that. Mandy says, well, you have to properly grieve, whatever that looks like. Right. And it does not look the same for any two people. So there is no right way to grieve. I would say there is a wrong way, and the wrong way is not grieving. So there's that. Oh, okay. So bookkeeping. Let's grieve some numbers here. Oh my goodness, I sung bookkeeping and 2 people left. Mandy says, just your friendly RN that hasn't finished her 2023 taxes, but has worked in various areas of mental health for 15 years. Thank you, Mandy. So thank you for your support of my process, and I fully support your process. I will help you work through and get your stuff done. Speaking of which, we are running out of time. Oh, thank you. I so appreciate you, Mandy. It's good to see you here, and I definitely want to help you get through these 2023 taxes. Yeah. So. All right. So Phil is planning to take a day off next week. I think I have everything I need. Just need to get it to you. All right. So start getting it in, put it in the Dropbox, and we'll start checking the things off the list and see what we need. But if you don't get it in the Dropbox, I can't even help you make sure that all the stuff is there. So my youngest daughter, I say my youngest daughter, but anyway, I mean, she's in her 30s. She is doing VA work for me. She is doing my checklist stuff. So she's looking at everything, making sure all the things are there, all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, so that we can move things along quickly, right? So if once things start rolling in, she will start looking at it and checking off the list. So what exactly do I need from eBay? All right. So you want to go, and it's funny because I went on my phone yesterday. No, it was early this morning, I think, or maybe it was last night. Anyway, I went on my phone and tried to pull and it would not. Okay, so it'll do it from a desktop, but you can't do it from the desktop site on mobile. Go figure. All right, so I want you to go onto eBay. Yep. Go onto eBay. Go to your seller hub. Go to payments and reports, and let me know when you got there. Okay. So there's a little drop-down menu on the left-hand side of the page that says right under financial overview, it says time period, current month. Drop down that and pick last year. And then once that pops up, screenshot it. I don't need the whole report, just screenshot it and throw that into the Dropbox. And what that does is it covers all the things. So it covers returns, it covers selling costs, it covers, oh, how do I screenshot? Okay. Do you have Windows? It's PC. Okay. So on your keyboard, like somewhere close to the big backspace button should be a print screen button. That brings up a little do me floppy. That brings up a little thing, and all you're going to do is you're going to take the cursor up at the left-hand side and drag it over to the right-hand bottom corner and get the whole screen, and it will save it to your hard drive under pictures and then screenshot. If that is too complicated for you, grab your phone and take a picture. Just make sure that I get the whole top section there where it says orders, refunds, expenses, and net transfers. So whichever way is easiest for you, which is probably the phone. But it's always good to learn new things. Okay, perfect. If you go ahead and put it into Dropbox, I'll take a look at it right quick. And make sure that I see it. So you're the Mandy that I talked to about the baseball stuff, right? Is it baseball? Yes. Okay. You'll have to send me an email and update me on how all that has gone. Because we had softball, right? I knew it was ball and a bat, and I was pretty sure a bat was involved. So I'm close. And it's for the kids. And you told me about the Arkansas pause in prison or prison pause or something like that. I have it on my Facebook. I follow it, where they rescue and train the puppies. Iowa prison dogs. Okay, so there's also an Arkansas one. I found a couple more after you told me about that. So yeah, Iowa prison dogs. There's an Arkansas one, and there's some in California, and I think there was one I found in Texas. Anyway, it was pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yes, it is a great project. And I always feel bad when it's like, they have a dog that doesn't get adopted right away. Because I'm like, they're freaking trained, people. Adopt these babies. They've got manners. Okay, I will keep an eye on the folder. Yes, and right, most of the guys in there have their own mental health issues, and the dogs help them too. Absolutely, I think it's hugely important for both sides. So I will keep an eye on your folder, and when I see an update in there, for with that, and otherwise, I still need all your expenses. Okay, so I have to run. I have to go start my members only call, and that's where I will be for the next 2 hours. And then I will be back in my members call at 6 p.m. tonight for 2 hours. So I hope they are all ready to get their bookkeeping done. All right. Talk to you later. Have a great day, everyone. Get that bookkeeping done.